hidden in the Extremadura region of Spain is the Jerte Valley. And this region is known for its cherry trees, and in spring, this area explodes with beautiful white blossoms. And I had planned to see them, but I missed them by about 2 weeks. So instead, I want to show you the beauty of this region and some of the secrets that I found along the way. This is just further proof that Spain continues to hide incredible places that not only myself, but the rest of the world barely knows about. So I missed the main attraction, but I knew that there was more to see in the Valley of Jerte, and I went to the place that I always do, the mountains. And on these quiet trails, I quickly noticed that there was no tourists, there was no sound. It was really just the rushing of the wind and the running of water. And I knew that there was something special there. I knew that in these mountains is the Garganta de los Infiernos, and I was determined to find it. It's funny, when plans don't go quite according to the way that you wished, you often get disappointed. But I quickly realized this trip wasn't about what I had missed, it's what I experienced. And as I walked through these woods, I started to just appreciate the fact that I was here, living in Spain, that I have the chance to go to some place that a lot of people don't see, to bask in the incredible views and breathtaking nature that exists here in this region of Spain. And it made me incredibly grateful that I get to share it with all of you, and determined to have an incredible experience no matter how the weather or the blossoms fall. The beauty, the serenity that this water and this river gives to this valley is spectacular, and suffice to say, it left me feeling in awe more than any cherry blossoms could. Before arriving, I found on a website that there was a small festival that weekend in the Valley of Jerte in a small mountain town called Casas de Castañar. So I made my way there through the fields of cherries. Now, when I say that this was a small mountain town, I mean it was a small mountain town. There were maybe only a couple hundred people who live here. The streets were incredibly narrow, and there wasn't a soul to be found. But as I continued walking through the streets, I heard music, and I continued to follow that music until I found the people and the festival in Casas de Castañar. I quickly discovered Plaza Mayor, where a lot of the festivities were happening. And if you don't know anything about this town, is it actually used to be two separate towns, but was merged many years ago. And part of what this diorama in the middle is the celebration of the old town. Apologies, I don't remember the name of the old village, but this is a commemoration of that. Furthermore, this town is actually named the House of the Chestnuts, and that's why some of this artwork here is celebrating that, and we actually saw quite a bit of this throughout the festival. There were mainly just locals, and there was music, and there were people out in the street. We were probably one of the only tourists here in the area, and there were plenty of handmade crafts and sweet treats that we tried along the way. In fact, I smelled some just down the road, so I went to go find some.
Eso. Muchas gracias.
Gracias. Hasta luego. Adiós. The beautiful part about this festival was there were so many local stalls that had homemade and handmade goods throughout. Sorry, I don't have a lot of audio from this section, as unfortunately they were playing some music that would probably get a copyright strike on the channel, so I had to leave this muted. But suffice to say, we passed through beautiful archways decorated with white blossoms, and I stumbled upon a local stall that had local cheeses, meats, and cherry wine. So, I had to try some. While the town might have been small, the festival was anything but. Seeing the people come together to celebrate the heritage, harvest, and culture of this region helped me to realize that the cherry blossoms were a beautiful sight, but the meaning to these people was so much deeper. After experiencing the nature of the Jerte Valley as well as the festival, the only thing that was left to do was to experience the splendor and views that this valley and the surrounding mountain range had to offer. So, driving through narrow streets and small towns, we made our way up the mountains to find the views that make this place feel so magical, blossoms or no blossoms. The Valley of Jerte is truly something special. This is a region of Spain that not many people go to, and cherry blossoms or no, the people, the nature, and the mountains are something to behold. If you're new here and you like to see travel content, my life in Spain, or just videos like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and stay tuned for future content. And if you're interested, you can follow along my journeys on my Instagram as well. Until then, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.